Hello, I am Nayan Bhatt. I work as a lead experience designer at Infosys Digital. I have done my bachelor's in user experience design from MIT Institute of Design. I have got an opportunity to work in various domains such as logistics, e-commerce, automotive UX, which is also commonly known as automotive human machine interaction. The journey for me has been incredible so far. From the very beginning, I always used to love to paint and sketch live products, nature specifically, and experiment with colors as well. After my 12th, I landed up at MIT Institute of Design, where my journey of creating new innovations for a living really started. Our learning was just not limited to books, it involved observation, experimenting, creativity, and constant feedbacks from peers and seniors. So I saw myself fitting in here. I love to create new products and solutions which are intuitive to use. As a designer, multidisciplinary learning also should keep happening, which is just not specific to one particular domain. So that way we will know what is desirable to the user, what is accessible to the user, by just not limiting their solutions to screens but also products, spaces, services, and so on. I love to create new innovations from the very beginning. I had always planned to pursue my higher education in a creative field. My seniors from school back then had got into design and they helped me learn about this new field. I got inspired by a lot of projects which were done by students pursuing design, and however, I got a direction to get into this field. This changed my perspective of viewing things and creating new things. I believe that reading a lot of design related books by great authors and learning from the professionals from our field helps me keep growing. I started off my career as an automotive HMI design intern at Tata Elxsi. My work involved designing the interfaces and enhancing the experience of the users in cars and other vehicles. When I mention other vehicles in a larger picture, it can involve any kind of vehicles like two wheelers, four wheelers, commercial vehicles, and so on. The role of a user experience designer is very interesting and exciting, and I am very happy to be a part of this field which solves complex problems by translating human needs to empathetic design solutions. Some of my past projects include designing experiences for Tata Motors vehicles, electric cars for the Indian market, and interfaces and experiences for logistic domain and e-commerce domain. As a user experience designer, we try to understand the market trends, understand the competitors, map the patterns, benchmarking. By benchmarking, we understand what the market is, what the trends are, what the technology is, how is it growing, and how the evolution has been like. So there's more to it as per the brief. These are all a part of secondary research, which is basically the desk research. When we go to the field, we try to understand the user behavior and the patterns. We interact with the users, and this is all done through various methods. Some of the methods are by just observing the user. We don't get involved or interfere in their lives. So, here we are participating as a third person. We just observe how they are behaving with the surroundings and responding to situations. We also conduct user interviews. We understand their opinions, ask them questions. We note what they see, what they do, how they behave. So, all of these things are a part of primary research. The insights that we derive from our primary and secondary research are then analyzed. So, analysis of this entire primary and secondary research is done through various methods. We sometimes brainstorm with the team, we map these insights, we have discussions, so we create empathy maps, user personas. So after we get a design direction, we do a storyboarding and create user scenarios. The solution part now I'm talking about, it can be any type of solution. It totally depends on the brief. It can be a product, it can be a system design, it can be a digital solution. In case of a digital solution, in the ideation phase, we create information architecture, prototypes, wireframes. After all these things are done, we deliver the solution to the end user. But there's one thing that has to be consistent throughout the ideation phase, and that is the usability testing. So, usability testing and ideation should go hand in hand. We have to know how the users are responding to our solution, so that it is not vague. Let's take a scenario where we are inside a car. So we are seated as a passenger or a driver. So, however, we use various controls in the car during our journey and according to the role and requirement. For example, let's consider a driver. So, driver performs a lot of functions. Like a driver, he uses a clutch to change the gear, a brake to stop the car, and there are other controls also which is involved while driving. So here our driver is our user, and there is many controls that he uses, but he has to see those controls also at the same time. For that, we have a lot of platforms such as ICP, which is the instrument cluster panel, which is right in front of the steering wheel. We see critical information like battery, speed, engine temperature, and other warning signals. There is infotainment system, which is usually in between the passenger and the driver. It is accessible by both driver and the passenger. It involves entertainment, music, maps, menus, and other functions. So, infotainment system can be integrated with external devices as well. There is HUD, which is the heads up display, the main information which is subject to the route, the navigation is right in front of the glass. So when we look into the evolution, it all started off with analog and it has almost come up to digital. So the scope is changing with time and emerging with technology advancements, and most of it are getting personalized. And I think with this, I want to say that voice interaction. So before they were hard keys, then came haptic touch. Before that, there was touch, and now most of the cars are collaborating and integrating with Amazon Alexa, Google, Siri to an advanced level of creating better experiences. My work involves designing all of these things as a user experience designer. So, I would like to just say three things. Keep learning from everyone and anyone. I have learned that the journey of achieving exponential growth is effective communication and keen observation. So, I keep talking to a lot of designers and I keep on asking for feedback from the professionals out there. And the key is to never stop. So, I have learned uh, through collaboration. So, collaborate with the best people, and feedback and teamwork really matters. At Tata Alexi and Infosys, we keep having discussions, team discussions, presentations every alternate week where the whole design team would provide the feedback, and this is how we would progress as well. There is one more thing that I would like to add, that in addition to your team goals and career goals, you should also value your personal goals. So keep taking your time offs and pursue your goals and pursue your hobbies, which will help you grow personally, individually, and professionally as well. I think we have a lot of amazing design colleges in India and other countries as well. The courses which are coming up are also according to industry expectations and requirements, And I strongly believe that any design aspirant, if he reaches out to any industry professional or academic professional to seek guidance or review, they would be very happy to help and guide. And if you have any queries in your head, then we have professional platforms such as LinkedIn, and now social media platforms also have their design team pages. So reach out to them, reach out to the seniors to know about their design journey, their challenges, their projects. This will all help us stay aware. I think competition in one way is a good thing that motivates us, and just keep the competition healthy, and that will keep us growing. In design field, it's all evolving and changing with time. What is working today might not work tomorrow, so maybe after the automotive industry reaches the automation level, then entire definition of HMI will change as per the requirement. With current principles and vehicle autonomy coming up, everything is changing, and I feel in future we should probably target towards especially able people as well, as the market size for this segment is very small. We should also consider this in the long run. Maybe when we reach level 4 of autonomy, then we will have more scope towards involving specially able segment too, because I believe that transportation is something that has to be for one and all, right? So this topic in itself is very vast, and I also strongly feel and believe that in post pandemic situation, public vehicles and public transport experiences should also change, considering that this will impact and make a difference to a larger group and larger target audience. So it should just not be limited towards the personal vehicles. I would like to state user experience is all about empathy. It all starts with understanding the users by knowing how they interact with their surroundings. We emphasize their needs into design solutions. One thing that my mentor has taught me from the start of my career is empathy. Keep empathy in your head. Put yourself in the shoes of the designer and try to understand what his expectations are, what his limitations are. So all of these things will help us build value to our designs and solutions. So learn what empathy in design is, try building emotions in your innovation, and stay connected and keep innovating.